Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about a high-paying cryptocurrency auto faucet that allows you to earn cryptocurrency passively almost 24/7 without you even needing to be in front of your computer or device. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I do want to make sure to ask you to stick around through the entire video so that you don't miss out on any of the great tips and tricks that I have to help you build your crypto holdings for free here in 2025. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Bitcoin Tips. It really helps us out and allows us to provide these videos for free here on YouTube for you. And with that, let's get started. So I do always like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just taking a quick look at what's going on in the crypto markets as a point of reference if you happen to be watching this video in the future. So if you aren't interested in this portion, feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the site then. But overall, crypto is just slightly down today. Total market cap of $3.27 trillion, which is down just over 0.5%. And of course, looking at the top 10, we're going to see fairly similar results on the 24-hour charts. A little bit of red. The only things kind of green in the top 10, top 12 here, are the stable coins, which of course don't fluctuate very much at all. And even on the week, Bitcoin is just slightly up at about 2.11%, sitting right around $107,000 at the time of recording. So we've come back a little bit. Of course, Bitcoin was down under $100,000 not too long ago, but with that, I think we're going to still see a good, strong bull run here in 2025. Now, by using faucets like the one that we talk about today, you can build your holdings across tons of cryptocurrencies. Traditionally, faucets were just for Bitcoin. Then what we saw is a few other faucets came out. You might have gotten one that was focusing on litecoin or dogecoin or ethereum, but there really was just single sites for each coin. Then came what are called auto faucets, and today we're looking at one of the best and highest paying auto faucets, which of course, simple enough, is named Auto Faucet. So what is an auto faucet? How does it differ from a regular crypto faucet? Well, if you're new to faucets altogether, essentially what faucets are sites that usually have some sort of ad or some sort of link that you click or survey that you do or offer that you do, and they pay you out in cryptocurrency. And where these sites really shine is for people looking to get into cryptocurrency where maybe you don't want to spend your hard-earned money, or maybe you just don't have spare money to put into cryptocurrency, but you still want to be in crypto, you want to invest, you want to build your holdings and earn money. Well, that's where these are really, really good because it allows you to earn completely free. Yeah, you do have to spend a little time, but with auto faucets like this, it gets as close to passive income as possible. And unlike mining with crypto, you can do this on any device that connects to the internet. This is in a browser, so you can do this on a cell phone, a tablet, a laptop, a desktop, Windows, Mac, Linux, iPhone, Android. As long as it connects to the internet, you can use this site. And if I haven't mentioned yet, the link to the site is down below. So once you check that out, sign up and you'll be seeing this page. Now, as you can see, there's a lot going on here. There's, what people are doing across the site. You can see some short links are being done. It looks like these are all short links at the moment. But as you can see, there's a level bonus, a loyalty bonus, and then leaderboard, which we'll talk about all of these in just a minute. Then you have your Faucet claim token, highlighted deals here. Now, basically what you do here on the site is you do different things to earn what is called Faucet claim tokens, FCT. This is what allows the faucet to run automatically. So by doing, say this survey here, you see it brings up CPX research and you start your survey. Now, personally for me, I never really have a lot of good luck with the surveys as I usually get 10, 15 questions in and they decide to not, that I'm not what they're looking for. So while I don't personally like them, I do still like to mention that they are there. I'm going to refresh to get rid of it here. I do like to mention they are still there because I do know a lot of people make a really good amount of crypto, whether it be through Faucet claim tokens or other sites through surveys. Then what you have is some featured offers. A lot of these involve downloading apps, possibly purchasing things in apps, while there are a lot of good offers here, again, this is not my favorite way to go about earning, and that's just because if you're probably you're here on the site because you don't want to just straight up invest into cryptocurrency, which means you probably don't want to invest into other apps. Now, of course, there are some out here where you download it, maybe you play some games and level up and you get your rewards. Those are awesome, but just make sure you read through what you're doing so that you don't miss out on any rewards. As you can see, there's a few other survey providers here. Scrolling further down, there's short links, which again, short links are a really good way to earn. As you can see, if I go to this one here, I'll earn 141 Faucet Claim tokens. But the one thing I do want to mention is, as you can see here, it does say it has pop-ups and it may have malicious content. So please, please, please be careful when you're using short links. They take you off of the website. A lot of times you don't know where they will go, and if you do decide to do this, make sure you have a good antivirus and don't click or type anything in. You usually just have to wait 10-15 seconds, you get your reward, and you can close out and never go to the site again. So just keep that in mind. Now, as you can see, if we look under the earn here, there's a few other options. This is obviously just the dashboard that highlights things, but under offers, this is where I really like to come into. Now, as you can see there's the featured offers here again, and then there's a whole bunch of different things here. Now, I do recommend check all of these out. Try some of these for yourselves. See which ones you really like. But as you can see here, there's Pixel Point TV, Lootably, and Cheddar TV. These are my personal favorites because they are as passive as it gets. Essentially what you do is you go and you set up an account, just an email and password on those sites, and then you watch videos. Keyword is you don't even have to watch the videos. While they do need to be running on your computer, you don't need to be in front of them, with the exception of Cheddar TV. Every now and then, I think it's like every 4 to 6 hours, it will pop up and ask if you're still watching. But as those videos play, you earn points, which you can then convert back over into Faucet Claim tokens here on the site. I can personally say that with this strategy, you can expect to spend about 10 to 15 minutes a month maintaining this and earning free cryptocurrency almost 24/7. And I say almost because everybody's computer crashes at some point. Maybe your power went out, maybe your internet went out, maybe you had to restart the computer and you didn't notice that it had turned off for 2-3 days, but that is the best and easiest way to passively earn. But there's also, as you can see, a ton of different offer walls here that I highly recommend you check out. Additionally, there is a mining section where you can either download their GUI miner, their command line miner, or use their website plugin. Now, again, this is going to require a Windows computer, and it is going to make your computer run hotter, use more electricity. It's basically crypto mining, but you're getting paid out in the Faucet Claim token. So keep that in mind, but it is there. I do want to mention it. I have used it before, and it works really well if you're looking to go that path. Then as you can see, there are some bonuses here, which is the loyalty bonus, the level bonus, and then, if you have a bonus code. But as you can see, my current level bonus is 2.6%, meaning that all of the crypto I claim, which we're going to talk about in just a minute on the auto faucet, is multiplied by 2.6% because I'm level 26. And you earn experience points by doing different tasks, whether it's converting from Loot TV, Cheddar TV, or doing surveys or short links. You earn experience points. And finally, the other one here is loyalty bonus, which, as you can see, you can earn up to an additional 20% earnings if you are loyal here on the site for this kind of timetable here. So definitely really cool. Finally, there are missions, which basically you're going to get these as long as you're using the site. So if you're doing 5 offers, gathering tokens from offers, surveys, short links, things like that. So definitely, just a little bit of extra on top of what you're already doing. Now, you're probably wondering, how do we actually earn and get cryptocurrency from these points? Well, what you're going to do is come under convert here, and you can see that there's two options, Autoclaim and manual claim. Now, of course, this is an auto faucet. We're doing this to be as passive as possible, so we're going to look at the Autoclaim section. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is not just a Bitcoin faucet. Of course, you can claim Bitcoin, but you can see that there is a ton of cryptocurrencies, a lot of which I'm not even familiar with. You know, some of these ones here, looks like they're soccer team tokens down here. I've never heard of some of these, but maybe you're really interested in those coins. This is a really cool site in that it lets you earn all of these different types of cryptocurrencies. Now, what's cool is you can see maybe I want to earn Dogecoin, I want to earn Shiba Inu, and I want to earn Bitcoin. You can earn anywhere from 1 all the way up to all of these passively 24/7. Now, the thing to remember is the more coins you select, the faster you're going to go through your Faucet Claim tokens. So keep that in mind. But again, once you choose your coins, you want to choose how you get paid out. If you go straight into your your Autoclaim auto faucet balance here, or have it go directly to Faucet Pay. Now again, Faucet Pay only has a smaller selection of coins, so keep that in mind. But I always recommend going into your balance. It does add one extra step of withdrawing it to your wallet versus Faucet Pay. It's straight in your Faucet Pay account, but that's my personal opinion. You can choose the frequency of how often you claim your 3 tokens or however many tokens you choose. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. Again, depending on what you choose, it's going to use a certain amount of Faucet Claim tokens. So let's see here. I wanted to see how many tokens, but it's not telling me. So basically, just the quicker you claim, the more tokens you're going to go through. And then your booster here, again, basically just look at this as however many tokens you're going to be paying, multiply it by whatever you choose here. So if you go with 10x, if you were using 100 Faucet Claim tokens, every 2 minutes, multiply 100 by 10, you're going to be spending 1,000 per 2 minutes. So once you've done all that, you can go ahead and say continue. As you can see here, my Shiba Inu got deselected, but I'm going to be claiming 1 Satoshi, which is pretty expensive, so it's 107 auto faucet tokens here. And then 6,279 Dogecoin Satoshis with 1 auto faucet token used. So as you can see, if you thought Bitcoin, man, that's really expensive, maybe I just want to do Shiba and Doge, both of those are only 1. So every 2 minutes, I'm spending 2 Faucet Claim tokens, and I'm getting this much Shiba Inu and this much Dogecoin straight into my balance, whether I'm here or not. Now, of course, your computer does need to stay on, but if you're happy with that, you go ahead and say start, and just like that, it is running. You can now get up, walk away, turn off your monitor, go to sleep, go to work, do whatever else you want to do, and you will continue earning cryptocurrency. So, with that being said, that is essentially the faucet here. Of course, there are a ton of different ways to earn these Faucet Claim tokens and let this run and earn crypto for you. If we take a quick peek here at the leaderboard, you can see that there are a lot of people, earning several new points, and then they get, 37,500 Faucet Claim token bonus for using the site. So there's a lot of different ways to boost your Faucet Claim tokens just from using the site. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please check out this site at the link in the video description. If you have any questions or concerns about the site, leave them down below in the comments. Always happy to help troubleshoot, get you up and running and using this site. And if you're still watching here, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. It really does help out the channel and allow us to provide these videos here for free on YouTube for you. And if you're looking to support the channel a little further, we do also have the channel memberships and super thanks options down below, which of course any support in that area is greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.